Alrighty boysies, how's it going? How's it going this fine day? We're coming to you live from the Dusty Old Man Home Video Store, and that's right boys, we're going to rank well not every single, but we're going to rank most of Magneto's looks throughout the X-Men multiverse, because your old dad here fucking loves the X-Men. Don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. So we're going to rank it into 5 different rankings. We have excellent, because you know, get it, X-Men. We love what you've done with your hair, which is a line I always remember from X-Men 2. It's fine, kind of stinky, and X-Men Origins Wolverine, because in my opinion, that is the worst X-Men, probably X-Men media, you know, outside of the comics, that's probably the worst of it. So, we're going to start off with Magneto's initial, well, this is probably his most iconic look, the big red and purple one that first appeared in X-Men issue 1, and he always technically goes back to, and I've got to say, fucking perfect, it's such a good look. I'm going to put straight away in excellent. Now, I've tried to get these canonically, or try and get them as they appeared as much as possible, but I might be, there's a couple of ones I've not actually seen before. For example, this look, I don't think I've ever seen this look before, but I'll tell you something boys, I'm not a fan of it. The colours are just slightly off, the red, and I know he wears underwear outside, I know that's the superior look, I know he does it in his other looks, but for this one it just stands out, so I'm going to put this in kind of stinky. It's not the worst, but it's not one I'm fond of either. Next up we have, this one, I have never seen this one in comics. I've got a feeling this wasn't a costume he wore out of like necessity. I've got a feeling this was like he was maybe captured or whatever. Seems to have things around his wrist, I don't know. And then I've got a feeling this was somebody put a helmet on and was, so it's not like a costume he got, it's where I'll put it in kind of stinky as well. But again, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I won't put it in the bottom, because bottom's for like the worst ever. Right. Now we've got, what's this one? This one's very similar to his first look, but it's missing the big purple collar. Yeah, it's alright. I'm not going to say it's not amazing. It's not my favourite one. I'm not sure when he wears that. Right, now we're on to costumes I do know. This one is during the trial of Magneto, when after Professor X is killed, Magneto becomes a good guy, and he wears this during a trial. This costume has been used in X-Men 97, it's been used in Marvel Rivals, which we'll get to later on. But I love this one. I think it's really, really good. It's really interesting. Then we get into, this is when I started reading the X-Men comics a lot. I read a lot of back issues because I had a lot older siblings. Not siblings, sorry, excuse me, older cousins and stuff like that. So I got a lot of hand-me-downs. And this was Magneto that I remember. This is when he was the head of the Xavier Institute and was in the New Mutant comic and stuff like that. I'm going to put it in excellent. I fucking love that look. Now, this one I might be wrong in, but I believe this look is from Days of Future Past when they're in the internment camps. I have no strong feelings towards it. I'm going to put it top of kind of stinky because it's just plain. It's just, you know, normal. Then afterwards, after they turned Magneto evil, we went under the guise of Eric the Red for a little bit. Now, this is the most late 80s, early 90s thing I've ever seen. And boys, I'm going to admit, I think this costume is quite bogging. It's just very over the top and very not the best looking one. I'm going to put it in kind of stinky as well. Then we have Return to Villainy Magneto, I believe. This one is very similar to his original costume, but seems that his shoulders and that looks a bit different. We're now going for like a black, red, and purple look. See if they mixed. See if the red was where the purple was, and you know, vice versa. I think it could work. I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. I don't think it's the best look. I'm going to put it in, it's fine. Oh, then we've got, now I believe this is from House of M. Fucking love this art. So this one I believe was actually copied from, I want to say the King of Spain or something like that, because it was going to be featured in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, but taken out. It got taken out, so I'm going to put that in. We love what you've done with your hair. It's a great look. Next up, what have we got? I think this is Ultimate Magneto. Yep, this is from, I believe, Ultimate Origins. So the Ultimate Magneto is kind of similar to normal Magneto, but the colours are reversed. So we've got, instead of red with a purple trim, it's close to like a black or dark purple or blue with a red trim. I think it's not right. Look, I think it's fine. I'd say I'd probably top of it's fine. I'd say I'll put that in there, and we're gonna see that a lot. Next one, yeah, it's kind of similar, but they've played around the. I like the more red to it. Adds a lot more. Instead of just the black, the red with the purple cape looks pretty good. So I'm going to put that above. I'm going to put that, yeah, above. It's fine. Still in, it's fine. Oh, next up, I'm going to have a lot to say about this panel. So this is from Ultimatum, which is when Ultimate Universe officially went down the drain. This is when he kills Professor X. Ultimatum is not a very good story, but the costume fine. But I'd probably put it, and it's fine, but the story's shite. So I might be wrong, but so this was during Grant Morrison's run in the X-Men, and they had a character called Zorn in there, who is unveiled to be Magneto, and it's a whole mess of who Zorn is. At first it was Zorn was just someone that Magneto was pretending to be. Then it ends up Zorn. It was actually Zorn that was pretending to be Magneto. A lot of weird continuity stuff. For the context of this, we're gonna say this is a Magneto costume, and when I was younger, I thought Zorn was the coolest looking motherfucker on the earth with the sort of skull thing. Like, I believe he's a mutant whose head is a exploding star or something like that. The chains are very edgy. Oh, I'm gonna put it in. It's fine. I'd say it's not a look that I think is particularly aged well. I think Zorn had much better looks down the line. So this, I believe, after House of M, he got depowered. I might be wrong here. This is either post Zorn or post House of M in Magneto, and I love the simplified look. I'm gonna put it in excellent. So now we look at that. Yeah, it's just a simple sort of, looks like he's wearing some sort of garment instead of like armor or whatever. It looks really cool. And the next one is just, oh, it looks like straight up armor. This is the white costume, which I believe was in the Marvel Now run. I might be wrong about that. That's when he joined the X-Men. This would have been roughly about AVX time. And I love the white one. So I'll put that on top of We Love What You've Done With Your Hair. What's the next one? What's this? So this is one I've not seen before, but he's wearing green. That just doesn't look like Magneto. Like, you know what I mean? I just look at it, I'm like, nah, I don't get it. I'm gonna put that kind of stinky. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the X-Men Origins Wolverine. Just the green look I don't like. What's this one? Next up is the black with silver and the jacket. Ooh, that's a good look, but I do think the look is improved upon with other versions. But I'm gonna put that in We Love What You've Done With Your Hair. Next up is possibly beside. This is from his solo run, which was when he was fighting off Red Skull and stuff like that. This was pre-Secret Wars. I fucking love this run. I think beside his classic look, it's probably my favourite look from Magneto. That's an excellent. What have we got next? So we've got black with red trim. Oh, that looks like Greg Landar. I don't want to say it is, but looks like it. Oh, I don't know when this would have been, but this one, top of it's fine, I'd say. Again, I feel if it's black and something that doesn't pop as much, you know, even though I've got the black and silver up there, I just feel that when something then, ooh, I like this one. This one is from the Krakoa era. The pure white Magneto is a look and a half. Go put that in excellent. Right, now with actually I've got one more of current looks to look into, and then afterwards we're getting into the alternate universe stuff. So this is what I believe Magneto looks like in the comics right now. This is from the Ashes, and he's wearing a suit. He's in I believe a big wheelchair. I've not actually read that run of the X-Men. I've been reading Gail Simone's run. I've not read the one featuring Magneto. Oh, I do like the suit though. He's looking a bit more Professor X, and he's in the big wheelchair. Oh, let's put it in the top of it's fine, I'd say. Now we've got some alternate universes. We have Age of X Magneto, which is close to like a suit of armor type thing. Looks very similar to the white one, but it's fine, I'd say. I'm gonna put it around the ultimate. I put it just below the ultimate costume. Next up, we've got next two. I think might actually be the same look. So this is Age of Apocalypse. And the main thing is Magneto's, it's kind of similar to his original look, but he's got long hair. Oh, I love what you're doing with hair. I really like the Age of Apocalypse look. And this one, I believe, might actually be the same costume. I initially thought it was different due to the colours, but I think it might just be like different in a different scene, you know. I think it might be different lighting and shit like that in theory. So I'm going to put that in the same place, even though the red looks a lot better than the orange. Right, now next up, this one is from a Secret Wars tie-in, which was E for Extinction, which I believe this one's based off of the Grant Morrison sort of X-Men. We know the one where everyone's wearing the jackets. So I like that I've kind of brought that design, and I like the red. The art is a bit hit and miss for me, but I'm going to put it in, probably it's fine. I'd say probably around the same, a bit higher, because I like that jacket. I like that they've given the red to Magneto to stand out, you know. Right now, we've got an interesting one. So I'll get his character's name wrong with the DC version. So this is from Amalgam, which was a run in the 90s when DC and Marvel done like a a versus event, and then both universes collided, and you had things like Super Soldier, which was Captain America mixed with Captain America and Superman, and Dark Claw, which was Wolverine and Batman. And I believe this was Magneto and the Metal Men. Now I don't know, I'm not sure about the Metal Men or who they are, but I know that's who he's meant to be. He's combined with the leader of the Metal Men. This design, right? This is just this art, very booby. But I think that was just a thing. I think it's very sort of, like that famous Captain America Rob Liefeld one. I think that was just a style at the time. I like the costume. I think it's a bit busy, so I'm gonna put that in bottom. It's fine, I'd say. Now we've got, I believe this is a what if story. I don't know if it's Avengers vs X-Men, but this is Magneto getting the Phoenix power. Everyone's had the Phoenix power in some weird, offshoot universe or whatever, but I feel this one's alright. Just no strong feeling about it. We'll put it in. I'd put it above the amalgam outfit. So this one, right, I might get the name wrong. I believe this is from an alternate universe thing. I think it's the Power Pachyderms. It's like a parody comic where some Marvel characters are which got anthro elephants, and this is Magneto, who I forget what he's called. He's got some sort of music name, but I'll be honest, boys, I really like this sort of, see that jacket. I think, see if the accents were purple, that'd be a genuinely good look for mainstream Magneto. So I'm going to put that one in. It's fine as well. I'd probably put it about here. Right, so now we're finished with the alternate universe stuff. We're getting into some adaptations. First up, we have Ian McKellen. Now, I think this is close, because there might be some differences between his X-Men 1, 2, and 3 look. But this was a photo shoot from X-Men Last Stand. I absolutely adore this look. Obviously, in the X-Men movies, they were trying to go for a more grounded look, so you couldn't have the big, bright, purple and red outfit. But I feel it's really got, like, Magneto's just, I love the cloak, I love it. His helmet looked really cool as well. It's just, yeah. This look for with Ian McKellen, probably put that in excellent, I think. Now, this one's a bit, I feel bad putting this one there, because this is, what you call it, from X-Men First Class. Michael Fassbender had a done fucking great as Magneto. I fucking love his Magneto. No, I'm not as strong on the helmet. Obviously, he's wearing the flight suit because that's what everyone's wearing at the time. So it's not unfair to say it. It isn't a cautionary way out of his way to get it, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna put that in. It's fine. Then we've got the one that he wore in the post-credit scene. Now, that's a tiny photo, so you can't really see that, but they tried to pull it off. I think this one this is one that just doesn't really work. I put that in kind of stinky. I'm really sorry, guys. I know some people really like the outfit. Then in the follow-up, we had Ian McKellen return in Days of Future Past in a sort of more armoured version of his original outfit. I think this is a really cool look. It's not the best look. It's probably not. I'd probably put it in Love What You've Done With Your Hair. It might just be I really like Ian McKellen as Magneto. Then also in the same movie, we had Michael Fassbender as Magneto. Oh, this one, I'm not about. It's just the colour. The costume itself is fine. It's the colour is this sort of reddy brown. It doesn't. I don't know. I think it's just pop, and then just the black trousers just seem like. It's like the top. Oh, what would we do for the trousers? Never mind. Just put some black trousers on them. It's not my favourite look for. Probably putting kind of stinky. I think I prefer it over the bright red helmet. Now we've got the one from X-Men Apocalypse. Probably my least favourite X-Men. Well, I think I dislike Apocalypse. No, I don't. I didn't like Apocalypse. I think Dark Phoenix is the one I hate the most. Even though I think Origins Wolverine is worse, if that makes sense. But this suit, really cool design. Maybe a bit over-designed. But I feel if we're going live-action Magneto, it's probably one of my favourite looks. It's definitely up there. I'd say it's about here, I'd say. Top of I Love What You've Done With Your Hair. Right, now we've got some cartoon looks. So I've not obviously got every single cartoon because I think a lot of times he just goes for his classic one. This is from the Fantastic Four cartoon. I believe this was Magneto's first ever appearance out of comics. But, yeah, dog shit. I know it's 70s, maybe kind of, along with the time. But it's just not a good look. He gets beaten by a wooden gun in that episode. Now we have this one I didn't actually know until today. This is from Iron Man Armored Avenger, I think it's called, or Armored or something. It was like a 3D CG show where Iron Man was like a teenager. And they introduced Magneto in the second season as a bad guy. Now, it makes sense, Iron Man and Magneto being villains, you know, or Magneto being a antagonist to Iron Man, but I hate this design. I hate it. No cape. The colours are just dull, and we can't see it. It just looks like... You could show me that, and I would go, oh, that's Titanium Man, that's Ironmonger, you know, whatever. I would never think that's Magneto. So just because of that, and no, now we've got the one that made my partner turn and go, oh, who's that? I'm like, that's Magneto. She goes, no, it's not. I'm like, aye, it is. This is from X-Men 97. This is a take on his Trial Magneto outfit. Straight away, excellent, great, fantastic look. What have we got next? Oh, this one's from X-Men, not X-Men, so excuse me. This one's from Marvel Rise of the Imperfects, which was a arena fighter that EA made. I actually kind of enjoy it. It's very edgy, very of a time, very dark. Involves a lot of OC characters that you never see again. But I can't like this take on Magneto. It's very simple, very sort of, you know, drawn back. Kind of reminiscent of his collar and stuff like that, but I think this one's okay. I'll probably put it in it's fine. I probably like it as much as... a bit here, I'd say. Probably a bit Zorn, I'd say. Right, now we've just got the Marvel Rivals looks. So, this is Magneto's default look for Marvel Rivals. I do think he's a bit too bulky, but he's a tank, so I'm willing to, you know... But again, I like the Marvel Rivals takes these characters and does their own unique take on them. I really like this one. I think he's a bit too bulky, but I'm gonna put this one in. Love what you've done with your hair. Probably put it around the same as about here, I'd say. Then we've got the color variation, which is based off of his solo run, the one, the black and silver one. Which I'll probably put that a little bit higher because I think the black and silver works a bit better. And Marvel Rivals in their do storylines. So this one was during the Krakoa versus Ultron event, which I believe is when they introduced Ultron and Emma Frost into it. Now, I appreciate that they try and get all the characters and give them skins that make sense. This was basically Ultron was trying to infect people and Krakoa was fighting against it for the Hellfire Gala. I'm not actually a big fan of this one. I do appreciate what it's trying to do. It's like the same way when they had the Phoenix versus symbiote skins, and quite a lot of characters had symbiote ones or Phoenix Force variations. This one I'm just not big on. Kind of stinky, even though I've got it. This one just came out for the Christmas event. I like the black and yellow design. I don't like the sort of green. It's the green eyes that really affect me. I think the green stands out pretty badly, but it's the green eyes. I'm gonna put that in kind of stinky as well. I'm being harsh here, but I think I've been very top heavy with it. Actually, no, I've been very mid heavy, but you know, kind of add a wee bit more stuff in. Right, next up we have the outfit based on the House of M. I can't remember the name of this one, but this is the one I use mainly when I'm playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, I'll put it here and I'll move up the one in the comics. Is that an Alex Ross version? It looks like Alex Ross, so I'm going to put that up there. Next up is Master of Magnetism, which is actually probably closer, if anything, to his Age of Ultron outfit. Not Age of Ultron, Age of Apocalypse. I think the collar is a bit too big, but again, that's overall design. I still love it. I still think it's really good. I'm going to put it up with the Age of Apocalypse design. This one's another recolor. This is, if you watch on Twitch, you get every season they put in a new character. It's I believe it's Will of Galactica, so it's maybe Galactus colors. It's fine. It's a free skin, so I wasn't going to argue with that, but I'll probably put it in. It's fine. This one is based on his Trial of Magneto look. Again, I think it's a fucking great look. I'm going to put that around the original one. And for the last look, we have... I think this look is meant to be like Magneto 2099. It's kind of like a hacker type look. I'm not big on it. But I don't know, it's just... I like my skins to look like Magneto. Like if you look at it first, how you go, it's Magneto, you know? Don't really get that with that one. But I'm going to put that in. It's fine now. I'm not going to bother fixing all because our ones, like for example, I'd maybe move the rival skin above the Age of Apocalypse and probably put the jacket a little bit further up. Maybe probably above Age of Apocalypse, probably about here. Probably put... Oh, yeah, that looks good. And then top, we'll say... I think the classic looks going to be number 1. The black and silver is going to be number 2. I'm going to move you down a little bit. I'm going to move the Alex Ross one up the way. And yeah, I feel it's a good look. So I feel the worst looks Magneto's ever had. Let's go with the Armored Avenger, or whatever it's called. I hate that look. Let's go with the green, which is pretty boggin, and the 70s Fantastic Four look. And for the top 3, in my opinion, let's go with the Alex Ross. Well, I say it's Alex, I don't even know if it's Alex Ross, but you know, in the House of M sort of King Magneto look. It's got a Magneto solo run, Marvel Now look. And number 1, of course, got to be the classic Magneto look, red and purple. Fucking perfection. Bye, cheers for joining us for that. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you around, hopefully, for another superhero fit check, you know?